Although we were not able to gather in person for this year's Running with the Devils, I want to thank you for continuing your support of RWJBarnabas Health and participating in a virtual event. We are thankful for RWJBarnabas' 35,000 healthcare workers who have done a tremendous job under the leadership of Barry Ostrowski, always going above and beyond during these unprecedented times. Your participation will go a long way to supporting the tremendous care they provide. Normally, I will be welcoming you to the beautiful South Mountain Recreation Complex and inviting you to visit Turtleback Zoo. Instead, we are presenting you with a virtual tour of our grounds and look forward to you joining us in the future. We salute you for your commitment. Together, we will continue putting Essex County first. Thank you.
Welcome to Essex County Turtleback Zoo! The main entrance
has been modernized,
but has maintained its original essence
since its establishment
in 1964.
One of TBZ's most popular attractions is our train ride. Newly renovated, this 15-minute loop takes you along the reservoir and back.
Behind me is Turtleback Zoo's newest exhibit, home to a mixed flock of Caribbean and Chilean flamingos. These filter-feeding birds get their pink hue from the carotenoid pigments found in the food that they eat, such as brine shrimp. Our sea lion sound is home to 3 California sea lions, Dyson, Zeus, and JR. It features underwater, surface level, and above water views of these majestic marine mammals. Training and enrichment are an important part for promoting the emotional, physical, and mental well-being of our animals. So what enrichment and training do you use to help our sea lions thrive?
So we do a ton of training with our sea lions to get a minimum of 8 sessions every single day. And we vary that very much to make sure that their days stay variable, interesting, and exciting, and that they're constantly learning. So a big part of our training goes toward husbandry behaviors. Husbandry behaviors are any behaviors that help us to take better care of our animals. So our sea lions are trained for voluntary blood draw and injection. They're trained to show us every little part of their bodies so that we can check for anything that might be going on. They're trained to breathe so we can listen to them breathe when we ask. They're trained to show us their mouth, get their teeth brushed, eye drops, all kinds of great stuff like that. And of course, as you'll see behind me, there's also a lot of fun behaviors that be trained too. It's very important to make sure our animals are getting exercise. So a lot of these high energy behaviors help them to get that exercise that they need. And on top of all this, fun is also really important too. And learning is super fun, particularly for sea lions. So we're constantly training new things, and they're constantly learning to keep them mentally and physically active.
Our Maasai giraffes can be viewed in one of our mixed species exhibits, sharing space with eland, bontebok, ostriches, whistling ducks, and a hornbill. Can you tell us about why mixed species exhibits are important?
Mixed species exhibits are important. An idea was just to get a look at what animals are like in the wild. It's really cool to see different species interacting with each other. In the wild, they would share the same kind of habitat and kind of roam the same area, so it's really cool to see them interact with each other.
Can you also tell us about your daily husbandry routine for mixed species exhibit?
Yeah, so it's just basically we do a lot of cleaning. So a lot of our day-to-day is just going out, cleaning, checking the exhibit, making sure there's food and water for everybody. And then we send them all out together. They spend the day out there. We just, throughout the day, check on them, see, make sure everyone's getting along. Usually, all the animals spend time with their own species, so the giraffes kind of stick together, and all the other animals stick to their own groups. But for the most part, we save a lot of food for the end of the day when they come inside.
Here at our African adventure, we have a pride of lions and a clan of hyenas, and keepers often rotate their exhibits. Since they're both very social, vocal, and cooperative hunters, it's no wonder they're neighbors here at our African adventure section.
Our Shores of Africa exhibit is home to African penguins and pink-backed pelicans. Zoo exhibits are designed not only to provide animals with living quarters, but also to encourage natural behaviors and to give visitors a sense of the habitats in which these creatures live.
Here in Amazing Asia is our 7-month-old Amur leopard cub, Nadia. Amur leopards are the rarest cat in the world, so every cub helps preserve this critically endangered species.
Not all of TBZ's animals are always on exhibit. Our cheetah, Nandi, is an ambassador animal, but visitors can often see her and her canine companion Bowie at our cheetah run, weather permitting. Cheetahs are naturally shy and skittish animals by nature, so having a companion dog helps them to explore new places and meet new people. Angie, how did Nandi and Bowie become such a bonded pair?
So Nandi and Bowie were actually put together when they were just a few weeks old, and then they developed their relationship when they were quite little, and that just grew into what it is now. They have a very special relationship. They really look to each other. Nandi looks to Bowie for a lot of guidance, and Bowie gives her the confidence to meet new people and explore new places. And this is how we're able to bring Nandi out in front of new people so that way she can be ambassador for her species in order to educate the public about the cheetahs going extinct out in the wild.
At our Outback Adventure Aviary, visitors are surrounded by flocks of budgerigar parakeets and can also see some of Australia's other unique bird species.
Besides exotic animals, TBZ is home to domesticated animals at our Essex farm, including our heritage breeds such as Jacob sheep, Kuni pigs, Polish chickens, horses, and goats.
Welcome to our Wolf Woods, our oldest standing exhibit, home to our 3 great wolves, Fargo, Dio, and Xander.
Custom built for TBZ, the Endangered Species Carousel lets visitors of all ages take a spin inside our beautiful carousel house with mosaic floors and stained glass windows.